Hi, welcome to another video. This is the first actually official video. I've made it. I made it here safely. I'm in Nepal. I'm in Lumbini. I'm wearing an orange shirt to match my microphone today. I wore this shirt yesterday too, so it's pretty gross. It's a nice day out. It's very sunny. Today actually I got to see the mountains, which was really cool. That was awesome. I got to see the Himalayas from far away. Yeah, I want to first say to everyone that's been really supportive, family members and friends, thank you so much. It's been really nice having that support. I want to be honest, it hasn't even been a week yet, and this is hard. I'm having some trouble with acclimating. Not learning the language is pretty has been I'm kind of beating myself up about that, and I'm trying not to, but it's been pretty hard with the language barrier. I'm trying to learn every day a little bit. I can say some things, but every time I try to ask how people are, they usually stare at me. About the Wi-Fi, it's not as prevalent as I thought. It kind of goes in and out, and it's hard to find places with Wi-Fi. When I arrived, they told me that I won't be staying at the monastery right away, that I'm staying in this guest house, so that's where I am right now. I'm filming from the guest house, and it's pretty nice. I clogged up my toilet because I accidentally flushed some toilet paper, so that was a mistake. So hopefully the plumber will get there pretty soon. There's air conditioning and a fan. It sometimes turns off, but it's pretty nice. I'm cool right now. I have a mosquito net over my bed, which is nice. Still a little jet lagged, but I'm getting out of it, which is great because I couldn't sleep the first couple nights. I'd wake up at like 3 a.m. and then just lay in bed, and that kind of sucked because I just got to sit in my brain forever, and it just felt terrible. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to work on things that will help me. These videos are pretty helpful because they take a lot of time out of the day. But hopefully, the monastery. Hopefully, I'll be staying there soon. The bathrooms. I went yesterday, and the bathrooms are pretty bad. So hopefully those will get fixed. But yesterday I stayed at the monastery during the day for a little bit, and I don't know, I just was pretty lonely. There was no one really around, and I hung out with the younger monks. They're teenagers, teenage boys, so I hung out with them at night. They cooked me dinner, and I ate with them, and I was playing a word game with them in Dharmendra, which was really fun. That was a highlight of yesterday, so that was nice. So far, the highlight of today is seeing those mountains. That was really cool. I start the day around 7. I wake up at 6, or I set my alarm for 6:30. I'm usually up before then, but try to make a little morning routine. Trying to do some push-ups, bulk up, and not really. I'm probably not going to get very bulk. I'm not eating any protein. I've been meditating every day, and yeah, I start the day. I go with Dharmendra. We go to the crane sanctuary. We walk around there. Today we picked up some trash. I've been kind of trying to bird watch. I brought some binoculars, and there's a little pamphlet to like read about the birds. I'm trying to learn all the birds, and maybe I could like give tours to tourists on the side because I speak English, but I don't know. That's kind of a dream. We'll see. That'd be kind of fun to just like secretly say that I'm a birder tour guide. I don't know. Some old white people will probably want to do that. I really like birding. It's fun. So maybe I'll try to learn enough where I can show people around. Yeah, I've been trying to reach out to people as best I can. The time difference is hard here. So after I go to the crane sanctuary in the morning, I usually try to find somewhere that has Wi-Fi that I can hang out during the day. That may be the Bodhi Institute, which is what the monastery is called. But the Wi-Fi was kind of out yesterday until, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it took a bit for it to turn on. But also Dharmendra's office, he works at the Lumbini Development Trust. His area has Wi-Fi, so sometimes I could go there probably. But yeah, I try to go and find somewhere that has Wi-Fi. I've been reading this blog that can help me learn Nepali. So I've been trying to read that and trying to learn the alphabet. And it's hard, but it's work. I think I could do it over the next couple months. Yeah, 6 months is starting to look like a really long time. Um, I feel really in over my head a little bit, and I hope it gets better. But it's really hard. This is really difficult, and I'm okay. It's just it's it's kind of lonely sometimes, and it's hard to try to make friends because not a lot of people speak English. So I've been going to Dharmendra's his house, but all his family's there. I've been going there for meals a lot with him, which has been really nice. No one speak, not they don't speak a lot of English there, but I've been hanging out with him and his daughter, and everyone's really nice there, and it's good food. It's rice and dal, which is like lentils with some spices and vegetables. And yesterday for lunch, I had some bread, which was like they made it like with grain. They homemade the bread, which was it was really good. It was like it's like tortillas. I'm trying to start to like set some goals for myself. Hopefully, when Venerable Matea comes back, which is hopefully is this weekend, I can set some goals with him for the next couple months because I think setting goals will be helpful. I think that'll help me with feeling like I'm doing something, and then I can have some accomplishments and feel like I'm actually helping. Because right now, I mean, we're kind of just walking around, and I cleaned up some trash today, but I really want to I want to help out. I want to be useful, and I think it's just going to take some time, but this is a learning process for sure. I'm just trying to work at it and trying to do the best I can. I think it's easy for my anxiety to get a hold of me sometimes while I'm here because it's a lot of like long spans of being by myself and sometimes not doing anything. And I feel so terrible because I give my mom crap for it about the fact that she can't sit still and just relax, and she always feels like she has to be doing something, and like I'm so sorry to her for that because I mean I'm like really struggling to just sit and do nothing. I don't usually do that. I always can find something to do at home, but here it's really hard to find something to do. It probably isn't that hard, but I'm getting in my head about it and worrying about things that I don't need to freaking worry about. And I could go on more walks and go into town, but I think I'm just scared, and it'll get better. Today's Friday, by the way. After I film this, I will go over to the Bodhi Institute and cook lunch with them, so that'll be nice. Um, But yeah, this is the first week. It hasn't even been 1 week, so I'm trying to stay positive and um, starting to do morning affirmations, which people have told me that they help, and I believe them. But it's just I feel so crazy, like talking to myself in the mirror, like telling myself that you can do this. It's like it seems so silly, but I'll try anything right now for sure. I haven't gotten sick. I've been feeling okay. I'm hopefully going to get a bicycle soon so I can ride around and it'll be a little bit easier. Well, usually I'm riding on the motorbike with Dharmendra on the back. But he can't do that for me all the time while I'm here. So he said he's going to help me get a bicycle. He says he has to go to India to get a bicycle, it's not that far, he says, but yeah, I have to pay him to get me a bicycle. He said it's going to be like 8,000 rupees, which is like $80. I thought it was going to be a little more inexpensive, but I think I'm just living in a fantasy world, I guess. But yeah, first week almost down. It'll be a full week on Monday, but I thought I'd do these videos on Fridays, try to get them out on Fridays. Thought that'd be a good way. to do them. To everyone out there, like, just keep living your life. You're all doing a good job. This is teaching me a lot about being with myself, and yeah, just part of the theme of this series, this vlog series, is, figuring out what you're supposed to be doing is sometimes a hindrance because it keeps you from what you should be doing in the first place, which is just being in the moment, living here and now. Some points in the day, I'm just like wallowing in my suffering, and I'm not even suffering that much. I'm just in my head, and I'm worrying too much about things. I'm going to keep my head up and sending a lot of love and good vibes out to everyone who is wondering how I'm doing. It's going to take a lot of work. This is not easy. I don't know if I was just feeling ambitious or like I was dreaming too much, but when I decided I wanted to come, but it's hard. I feel like I put a lot aside for this, and I think like I'm in it too early to wanting to get some payoff, and I need to not do that. I need to put my head down and work as best I can and really work to be positive. It takes a lot of work. I didn't know. I think I was relying on either other people or my, being in my job when I was at home to, not think about it all the time. But I really have struggles with being positive and being happy, and I need a learning curve for sure. But next week we'll roll around. You'll see another video of me, and hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah. On that note, I'll see you next week. I will say namaste, which means roughly it means the God in me sees the God in you, and so you can think of that every time you're at a yoga class, and it doesn't mean yoga's done. It means that, and it's a greeting, but it's deep. It goes further than that. So I'll say namaste, and thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next week then. I'll stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.